This collaborative value is trust. A trust revolution, I call it. Millennials want to believe, you can call them naive if you want, but they want to believe that people are basically desiring to do the right thing. And that if they are prepared to show a little transparency and accountability, they should be given the benefit of the doubt. And so on the back of this has come a whole new peer-to-peer approach to things like retailing. How many of you have ever bought anything on eBay? I've bought computers on eBay. I've bought phones on eBay. I even bought a car once on eBay. And it served me really well for a long time. You can get almost anything on it. It's a revolution in retailing, isn't it? And it's all based on trust. It's a peer-to-peer approach, all based on the currency of trust. But it didn't stop with things like eBay. It's now crossed over into the area of lending. Groups like Kiva, the first site ever to allow people on one side of the world to fund micro-enterprises on another side of the world. So people in the developed world are funding micro-enterprises in the third world, one-to-one, peer-to-peer, and it's based on trust. You say that's very naive. Yes, but their default rate is only 1.5% compared to the Bank of America, which is 7%. So they're doing pretty well. And they use an approach, is based on trust, but it's not trust is blind. They do a thing the banks used to do in our country called character lending. If you have someone come to you for a loan and they have no collateral or credit history, what do? You say no. No, you don't. You go and check with their neighbours. You go on the ground and look at the possibilities for their business. You talk to people about whether they're trustworthy. That's how Kiva operates through its partners in 52 countries now, all based on the currency of trust. The same idea has crossed over into venture lending now. During recession, entrepreneurs found it very hard to get funding for new ventures. So they discovered what we call crowdfunding, which is basically gathering large amounts of money from small investors over a wide space. And again, the repayment rate for this company, Zopa, which is one of the best crowdfunding operations, is 99%. I know a lot of bankers who would kill their grandmother to get anywhere near that sort of repayment rate. The whole thing's switched over now into car rental. In Europe now, you can rent your car out when you're not using it. You drive here today, you park it outside, someone takes it, pays you for it, drives away, comes back by when you need it. It's all based on trust.